Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your monthly readings. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this period of time. And if you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below, and as well my Facebook and Instagram pages. So Sagittarius, I really feel like this month of January, some of you are looking and really seeking some type of liberation and change. A big one in terms of how your emotional and spiritual life have been so far, especially for Sagittarius that have been feeling that their emotional life or their spiritual life, anything dealing with their internal self, the way they in a certain way connect with others and with meaning around them and around experiences they gather. I feel like some of you want a change for the better, a change for, it's like a sense of wanting to evolve emotionally, wanting to evolve and mature as well emotionally, and in anything you want to put your emotional investment in. Also, some of you are evaluating that type of energy about where to invest your heart, where to invest your time, where to invest your care, where to invest, in relationships. And there's a sense of you really taking your time. I feel like some Sagittarius are really taking their time during this month with situations, so they're not really going to rush, or the majority of you are not really feeling that much rush or that much sense of impulsivity to get you towards something you are still considering or still waiting to see how it will turn out. I feel like some of you are more into letting things reveal themselves to you than actually forcing them or pushing them, making it happen. I also feel like some of you are trying to find the middle ground. You're trying to reconcile yourself with, it's like trying to reconcile the self with aspects you used to reject or deny or not look to or not like about yourself. You're trying to reconcile parts of your being, or you're trying to reconcile the differences between you and others. It's like a more accepting energy, or a more allowing energy, tolerant energy about the differences that exist in the world and in relationships. So there's a real sense of peace, or looking for peace, and some of you actually getting it. Some of you really feeling in peace, or feeling like in contemplation and in just letting things flow and letting things, as I said, reveal themselves to you gradually. You will find some type of beauty, an unexpected beauty in your life, and even in love and relationships. I feel like love and relationships are in focus, but some of you are really taking it slow, or you and this other person as well are taking things really slow. Or if this is not about a relationship, this is about you healing some of your emotions and some of your past baggage. I feel like healing is happening every day with you, and you are becoming aware of that. It's like the healing is a journey on its own, and you're trying, or you will be trying, with this temperance being your unconscious energy, you will be paying more attention to that everyday awareness of beauty, of healing, of art, of you know, peace. We're also realizing that peace is something we build. Peace is something we work on as well. It's not just a granted energy. We have to. That's why there's that state of mindfulness, right? But we need to as well work in that direction of peace and work in that direction of calmness. And I feel like some of you are looking for that tranquility, and some of you will find it. Others of you is more about being patient or needing to be patient about your own process of healing, discovering that that process of healing, as I said, is an everyday experience, and it's a long journey when we're really striving for the truth of that healing. You also have this Three of Swords in your future position, so as the month progresses, some of you may become more and more and more aware of the change, you know, the reality of the change you still need to promote and to work on before you are ready to jump into a relationship or into something else where you're going to put a lot of your heart and a lot of your emotions into. So that's why, again, I'm sensing that some of you are really taking things slow, or for Sagittarius dealing with already existing relationships and partners, there's just a sense of maybe there has been some struggles, there has been some differences, there has been some challenges, and it's manageable as long as both work in just allowing each other to be and allowing things to kind of it's like giving each other time to breathe, to be, to experience, to heal, to forgive. All of those things take time. So I feel like relationships with Sagittarius, they require work, but they can be saved, they can be amended, they can be healed. And even those that are going to end or are going to, in a certain way, separate themselves from others, there's a sense of a possibility of, with the right approach, to be able to end relationships in a more friendly manner or a respectful one where there's less hurt feelings and more that sense of gratitude for the experience you shared with that other person. So there's a little bit of a guru feeling as well with some of you. Very enlightened, very wise energy here. And usually Sagittarius are very wise and enlightened, but I'm feeling like that heightened sense of spiritual, bliss, where some of you can really, really feel, the bliss that comes from that spiritual world during this time. You can feel, high on spirit or high on understanding the higher concept or the meaning behind experiences in your life that led you to this exact moment. Some of you are forgiving the past, and you are trying your best to tap into the truth of your heart and the truth of your being. And this is another thing that is showing up here. Some of you are looking for the truth of how you feel, and it may be something that, as I said, it takes its time. And I'm feeling like January is all about that. It's all about discovering the truth that lies in your heart or in your emotions or in your spirit, on your spiritual being, and trying to from that place of truth, from that place of knowledge of your inner being, then act upon it, and then promote the changes you need to promote to live a life that's more in alignment with that truth. So some of you are aware that there may be things in your life that you may need to move on from or walk away from because they are not in alignment with that truth. And some of them and this is something that it may be even a theme for some of you over 2018, is that some of you are saying goodbye to the past, or the past paradigm of relationships and of values as well, which is this Eight of Cups. Some of you are saying goodbye to relationships that don't fit that truth, or that don't fit who you are becoming, or the journey that you're walking into, which can be all about that new version of yourself, or about that new discovery that you need more in life. You need more emotional satisfaction and fulfillment to be happy. So pursuing your emotional truth and happiness, it's a long thing, this long road that it's kind of being open to you. And the first steps I feel some of you are taking during this month of January to walk into it and to make brave decisions. Actually, this is the Eight of Cups, and it's in your conscious position. So some of you are aware of this, are aware of what you may need to leave behind, or what you may need to move on from. It can be, a relationship or a relationship pattern. It can be about old dreams and expectations. It can be about anything that is just not providing you anymore, some of that emotional happiness you're looking for. It's a process here that will require a lot of your integrity and a lot of your wisdom to be fair, to be right, to do the right thing for you and others, and all the parties involved. What I want to say about that is that I feel some of you are worried about, for example, if Sagittarius are married or committed in a relationship, they are afraid of leaving this person because of shared responsibilities, or because of children, or something like this. So you're kind of considering not only yourself, but the consequences for others. And this may be as well where the imbalances can come as well, is because it may be hard to find, to find a way to please everybody involved in the situation, especially if this is about some sort of separation, or some sort of, hard truth to face, or hard, truth to voice and express and reveal. I feel like some of you, you have come to a point where you are, as I said, hungry for change and for meaning in your life. So you cannot deny the truth much longer. That's what I'm trying to say. And January may be the turning point for those that are aware of this and still trying to cover it up or deny this. It's coming to a point where those issues are just going to be right there in your face, and you're going to need to take proper measures. And being in a relationship out of pity, or out of, material, aspects, when there's nothing else there, or just because you don't want to be seen as the villain, it's not a right thing to do either, because you can feel like you're doing something, even for this usual thing that it's said that, the parents should remain together for the happiness of their children. Think about that and really give it a thought. Really give it a thought, and try to really consider if that's the type of example of happiness you want your children to kind of pursue. A fake one, a one that it's about sacrifice, one that it's about non-truth, one that it's about pressure and expectation. So, and about the lack of freedom to pursue dreams and to pursue the truth, the loyal truth of that should exist between relationships. So aside of that, some of you are ready to leave relationships, and you're just not finding, a way to communicate that, or to bring yourself to say it or bring yourself to face it. Others of you in the other way are ready to begin your relationships, but you're wanting to take it slow, and you will be taking it somehow slow because you know you still need to work on certain issues. And I also feel like some of you are just involved in something like, I don't want to say a love triangle, but it's like you may be torn between two people that you really care about, and you are maybe faced with a decision that is just inevitably going to be hard on everybody, because once we make a choice or a decision to leave someone, always that's never a pleasant situation. So there's a situation here involving maybe you and two other people, lovers, friends, something like this, that it's hard for you because you really care about those two, or because you wish you didn't have, to kind of take the actions you will be called to take for your own peace and happiness. Basically, as well, what I'm saying is that some of you are being here shown this two ways about, do you follow the path of truth and happiness, and you pay the price for it, which is, yes, this abandonment and letting go of things that don't work anymore, or do you remain in the path of, convenience or attachment, or settling for less than what you truly, truly, truly want? And I feel like as the month, as I said, it's a slow process here. It's unraveling itself to you. You will find out more and more about it, the answers you need. I feel like some of you, you know what the right thing is to do, or you will find out if you are still questioning what is the right thing to do once you align yourself with that deep, deep truth that sits in your heart. So if you are indecisive about something, that's the way to go, is to really go there and explore the loyal truth that lies there, and being loyal to that. Doesn't matter how much this will affect others. It's better to do it now than later, once the ramifications are even more difficult to be free and separated from. So I hope you have a great month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And hopefully we'll see each other soon.